I figured it was about time we had a recap of our journey so far and a look at the future of the channel. Don't fret, I'm not going anywhere, but you may notice a few changes moving forward. I would like to start with a massive thank you to all of you. If you're fairly new to the channel, you might not know that I only started making regular content a year ago. That's right, the 7,000 subs I have now were accumulated in just 1 year, and I couldn't be more thankful. It all started in the humble beginnings of a very British park. As of right now, episode 1 has almost 30,000 views, and it's undoubtedly responsible for the initial boost to my channel. Little Rock Ridge followed shortly after, where myself and some of the biggest names from the community came together to make a western mini-park without any DLC or TMTK. Planet Coaster Console Edition had just released, and the project was designed to highlight what can be achieved with just base game items. Next came Ready Steady Build, where I invited 6 Twitch streamers to create a building or centerpiece in just 1 hour using a limited palette of 100 pieces. The community were also given a chance to participate, concluding with a showcase of all entries looked at by our Twitch pros. Following straight after was the Isle of Scáth, a passion project stemmed from a sudden rush of inspiration I got from playing the Hitman trilogy. The Arctic Island Park also featured 2 incredible custom coasters by Nerdchacho and SC Reconcile. Most recently came Little Treasure Cove, where I decided to tackle the concept of retheming an entire park. We took Little Rock Ridge and converted it from Western to Pirate, once again with the help of some Planco legends. Amidst the last couple of series, I also began to dabble in speculation and news videos concerning Frontier developments and their portfolio of games. As a small insight into my analytics, these videos did, how do you say, very good. If we take The Truth and compare it to a standard park build episode, the difference is staggering. So with this in mind, let's look to the future. Am I going to stop building parks? Of course not. However, I simply can't ignore the stats. Whilst I don't create content for the dollar bills, it would be foolish of me to stray from what performs best on the channel. Another important difference between the 2 types of video is the time they take to create, and time is something I'm about to have a lot less of. As this video comes out, I'm about to start a new career, a career that takes approximately 2 months of intensive training before I can even begin. All I ask is that you exercise patience whilst I embark on a new and extremely exciting chapter of my life. I have no intent to reduce the amount of content on the channel. You should still expect at least 1 video per week, but there may be a short pause before the next large project. So, what's next? I'm sure a lot of you will be pleased to hear the planning has already begun on the 3rd part of the No DLC or TMTK series, and the lineup is already looking incredible. Many of you have been very curious about these mysterious screenshots I've been sharing. Well, I'm currently designing a Planet Coaster treasure hunt, where you are invited to be the first person to solve all the clues and puzzles in an abandoned theme park. As you can imagine, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to complete that, as well as time needed to settle into my new job. What better way to fill that time than the first ever Planet Littlesocks contest? That's right, we're doing a contest. The challenge is simple: build a famous landmark blueprint. The landmark doesn't have to be immediately recognisable to the whole world, but at least to its country or city. It must be a blueprint, so no more than 4,000 pieces. Console players can take part as long as they upload screenshots. Because of console's involvement, TMTK will not be allowed to ensure fair game. You have 4 weeks from today, and you'll find a link to full rules and info in the description. I will also create a contest chat in the Discord, which, by the way, you have to be a member of to participate, so hop in. Okay, that was a lot of information to digest, so I'll leave it there. Thanks again to everyone who watches my videos, everyone who is subscribed, and an extra huge thanks to all of my patrons and members. Catch you soon.